Limb Loss Awareness Month. Today is day 11. So, when an amputee uses a prosthesis, there's a lot of little everyday problems that can crop up during regular use that many of us with two anatomical legs would never think about. Here's an example. If you wear a brand new pair of shoes and you're breaking them in, you might get a little blister by the end of the day. Not a big deal, right? You put a little Neosporin on it, put a Band-Aid on it, put your shoes back on, and you keep going the next day. Well, for an amputee, if they develop skin breakdown, whether it's a blister or a callus or something more serious, it could potentially be a very, very big problem. The reason for this is because of the way a blister is formed, it's caused by friction or shearing forces. So if a person is developing a blister while they're wearing their prosthesis, it usually means that there's something wrong with the fit of the prosthesis, whether or not they've put on too many socks, not added enough socks, or something within the structure of the prosthetic socket itself is not going well. So already that sets off some warning alarms that they have to try to problem solve. The other thing about it is, if y'all remember from a few videos back, I told you the number one reason many amputees lose their limbs is because of vascular related issues, vascular diseases, things that compromise circulation, diabetes, issues with peripheral vascular disease, peripheral arterial disease, right? And these disease processes are still present in the amputee's body. I tell my viewers all the time, just because the surgeon amputated your leg does not mean that they amputated your vascular disease. So if a person develops a blister, that area may not have very good circulation. So it's going to run a higher risk of infection and also a longer healing time, right? And unfortunately, many of my amputees who lost their limbs due to vascular issues, it started out with a tiny blister or a cut on their foot, right? That turned into something a little bit bigger. So when one of my amputee patients has a blister, for me, it's game over for a while. They cannot wear the prosthesis until that blister is completely healed. The reason for that, again, is to protect that blister because we don't want infection setting in. But the other part of it is, if they keep putting on the prosthesis on top of that blister that's trying to heal, it's just going to keep reopening up that blister. So think about it, guys. If you have a blister as an amputee and your friendly therapist takes your leg away, that means you don't have the ability to walk, and you either have to use crutches or a walker or a wheelchair to move around during your day, and your mobility is greatly impacted. So like I said, something that's a simple, tiny nuisance for someone with two anatomical legs, such as a blister, can be a game over for someone using a prosthesis. The good news is that a lot of our technology nowadays has advanced with how we know sockets are meant to fit. And also education has gotten better. We are much more proactive about educating our amputees and letting them know that skin breakdown is not okay, and that they need to communicate with their clinicians if they are experiencing either a callus or a blister or something, that it's something that they need to address right away to get it better so that it doesn't happen again. All right, guys. So that was your day 11. What is it? Today's day 11 on 30 Days Live for Limb Loss Awareness Month. Join me tomorrow for day 12. And guys, if you're able to, please share this video. For every time you share one of my videos this month, I will put you in a raffle entry to win one of my annual Strong Body subscriptions and a book. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.